Microsoft Word is generally really easy to use, unless it decides not to work and goes wrong. And today we're going to look at some of the hidden characters or the hidden things behind a Word document that might cause it to go wrong. So let's jump in and see what happens. So here's an example of a Word document, and on the face of it, it looks pretty good, and we can scroll down here and it actually goes on. I've got 2 pages of the document, it goes on to a second page. But we want to see what's going on behind the scenes. And the button we're going to use is this one here. I'm just going to, there it is, just highlighted it up there in red for you. And that's your show hide button. There is a shortcut for that as well. If you point at the button and it says Control Asterisk, and if you do Control Asterisk, it'll work in the same way. So let's switch that on. So I'm going to do Control Asterisk, and then it looks like a spider has walked all over your document. And a lot of people see this and then switch it straight off and carry on. But it's really important that you understand what all these little symbols mean, because they're going to help you to get your document to work properly. So the first one we'll talk about is this little P-shaped symbol. Now what that means there is somebody has pressed the enter key, and you'll see that after every paragraph you'll have an enter, and if we scroll down there's a couple down the bottom. Now the other thing you might have noticed is between each word is a dot, and that indicates that someone has pressed the space bar. But let's see another thing this shows me. Let's look at our title. So I'm just going to switch those off, and if we look at that title video, and you'll see it looks centered, but it's not really centered. And then when I go into the show hide, you'll see that these little dots appear, and that means that somebody has centered it by just pressing the space bar. Keep pressing it, and obviously that doesn't kind of align it very well. So I'm going to get rid of all those dots, just highlight them and tap my highlight them again, and a quick tip there, double click on them and it will highlight them all. Tap my delete key and that will get rid of them, and then I'm going to center it properly how it should have been centered in the first place. That is up here, this one. So I'm going to center the heading. There we go, and you'll see I haven't got all those little dots now. It's literally just showing the text in the middle and the little paragraph button at the end. Okay, one other thing to look at. Let's look a little bit further down. We have the bullet points, and next to each bullet point is an arrow, and they are tabs, and we're going to talk about tabs in a later video. But when you use bullets in Word, the tabs are automatically put in place, so it allows a space between the bullet and then the first word of the text. So let's look further down, see what else is going on in here. Right down the bottom here we've got a page break. Now if you have what's called, this is called a hard page break, here it is, and it means that you physically put the page break in, or the person editing the document, and unlike a soft page break is literally where Word just runs out of paper and starts a new page, and this page break we can quite easily delete. And what a lot of people do, they don't realise it's there, so if they want to get down to the next page they can't work out what's going on in the white space. So let's switch that on. We're going to delete that page break, and you'll see that the text on the previous page has come back. And if you found that useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, or put in some suggestions of what else you'd like me to talk about. This is Helen, helping you with your Microsoft Office queries and questions. See you soon.